Las Vegas judge sentences speeding woman on cocaine who killed drunk driver high on meth. That is a lot. Ah, the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. What are the odds of two people being cooked out of their mind, getting into a crash with each other? What are the Vegas odds on that? What's the money line on cocaine? A woman who drove under the influence of cocaine and alcohol, killing another driver who was under the influence of alcohol and methamphetamine. If someone told this to me, I wouldn't believe it. It just seems too spot on. Was sentenced to probation, records showed. Summer Butler, 39, pleaded guilty earlier this year to charges of reckless driving and driving under the influence, to say the least, for the January 2022 crash that 8 News Now investigators reported last year. On April 19th, Judge Carly Kearney sentenced Butler to a 28 to 72-month prison sentence and 3 years of probation. Kearney suspended Butler's sentence, meaning she would not have to go to prison if she stuck to the terms of her probation. It's actually eye-opening and makes you wonder how many people are riding around like this all the time under the influence, because I promise you, this wasn't the only time these two people were driving around drunk and high like this. On January 14th, 2022, North Las Vegas police reported the two-car crash near Cheyenne Avenue and Civic Center Drive. Police said a car was making a U-turn in the center lane, causing the front of another car, which Butler was driving, to collide with it. The driver and the passenger in the first car were both ejected from the vehicle, police said. The thing with impaired judgment is it not only slows your reaction time, it also makes you think you're doing things that you're not really doing. They probably thought they were both driving like model citizens. While a trauma paramedic was attending to Butler's injuries, a small baggie containing a white substance fell out of the left side of her bra, police said. Police confirmed the substance was cocaine. Nearly 2 weeks after the crash, blood tests confirmed Butler had cocaine and cannabinoids in her system. The blood draw also found Butler had an alcohol level of 0.102, which is above the legal limit. The BAC limit in Nevada is 0.08. She was at a 0.102. How was this woman even conscious? At that point, she probably thought she was just going to jump over the other car. The victim, who died in the crash, had a blood alcohol level more than 3 times above the legal limit. The person also had a substantial amount of methamphetamine in their system, police said. Why? I know I'm old and washed up, but I'm a firm believer that if you're going to get hammered, if you're going to get toe up beyond all recognition, then you should not be outside. That's an open invite for trouble, and damn sure shouldn't be out on the road. No way. It's much more fun when you could wake up safe the next morning. Data from Butler's car showed she was traveling 70 miles per hour just seconds before the collision, police said. 1 second before impact, Butler was driving at 73 miles per hour. Data from her car showed, according to police, the speed limit in the area is 40 miles per hour. That doesn't even sound like she tried to slow down. Actually, she sped up. In perfect conditions, a car doing 70 miles per hour needs at least 24 car lengths to come to a complete stop. 5 of those car lengths will be you realizing that you have to stop and then applying the brake, and she was not in perfect conditions. Under the terms of her probation, Butler cannot consume alcohol or any controlled substances. That's all well and good, but what about her license? You're really going to let old Twisted Metal over here drive? After what she did, a portion of her probation, a small portion of her probation, should be dedicated to her not being able to drive unsupervised, just as an added reminder.